I left the fan on. I was paint correcting the car, and it's kind of hot in here because the air doesn't move, and I could feel the heat coming off of the hood. But oh my goodness, you guys gotta see this. I don't know if it's gonna come out in the camera, but let me see if I can get it. Well, you probably can't see it, but this car is full of swirl marks. The previous owner was not very nice to the paint, so I'm fixing that. And I got from here over done. This took about an hour. This is like a 5-hour job. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm just working. I want to do the hood first, and then I have to do the roof. And then I'm going to go from the roof down to each C-pillar, get this back area. Then I want to move back up to the front because I'm getting the parts that are easiest to hardest. Then I'm going to do the front because this is going to suck because I have to go around the emblem, watch out for this, and then of course the Z28 in the front. Then I'm going to do the doors, then back here, and then same thing on the other side. But we're not worrying about that. If you guys want, I'm contemplating making a video about how I clean this car and how I clean that car, because they're actually two different ways. This car usually gets a little bit more care than that car, but that car gets almost the same amount. Of course, I do 3 buckets, very simple foam cannon. I still have some of my polishing stuff out. 3 brushes for the wheels, wheel bucket, wash bucket, dirty water bucket, which is holding my swirl killer. As you can tell, I'm an Adams person. On this car, mainly, I use the Iron X soap. It pulls the iron out of the paint, helps keep the car from rusting, and it makes it feel a lot better. I don't have to clay it as much. That car took me forever to get the iron out of the paint, and I'm still working on it. The previous owner of that car was not very nice to the paint, so I'm still working on getting it perfect. I usually wash the Camaro with this a lot. This smell is amazing, but I mean that'll do a whole nother thing about that, because I have gotten a couple people to ask what is all in that cabinet, and that's like a 10-minute video of just the cabinet. So I'll probably do that, and how I keep this thing just absolutely perfect. And just ask people, this car is always perfect. This one not so much, because I was kind of had it out in the rain, so you can see the pearl in the paint, which is really pretty. But you know, you can see the dirt. Got some dirt on the wing. The trunk in this car gets really bad. There's my fingerprint from when I dragged it. But this paint's really cool. I love this color. All the paint is really, really pearly. But who cares about the paint? Also, I want to pull this pinstriping off. Let me know what you guys think about that. I really don't like it, but some people do. But I'm doing something to the car that is going to completely change the look of it. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, let's go do that. It's window tint. It's really hot in here. The window tint makes a huge difference though. Oh yeah, I need my seatbelt. Be quiet. My last car didn't have that stupid dinger. This one does. As I'm getting turned around here, some of you, or just like a couple people, but have been wondering how I wash the cars. There's 3 ways that I wash the cars actually. Let me turn the AC down so you don't have wind noise. But I do the 3 bucket method, which is a clean water bucket, a soap bucket, then a wheel bucket. You never want to mix the wheel chemicals with the paint. That is a very bad idea. The other one that I do is waterless washing. That is the more friendly one and easier one just because you don't need to get anything out. It's just a bottle of waterless wash and a waffle pattern microfiber towel. And then the other one, which I'm doing today, is the touchless car wash, which I usually do after I drive this car in the rain, or the other car in the rain, or if the other car hits sprinklers, because it has 11-inch wide wheels in the rear and it just coats the back of the car. It is really bad. I need to get rid of these trees. They don't smell anymore. Doing this with one hand sucks. And here we are. Just one of the random ones in the area. So this time we're at my actual preferred car wash. Actually, I want that one bay over there because that's the nicest one. But the other one had some guy blasting his radio, and that's just no bueno. So this one's at least better because nobody's here. And plus, this one's nice because here you only have to put in $1 to turn on the hose, when the other one you have to put in $2. Even though I have 3 with me. Let me back up a little bit so I'm centered. And perfect. All right, let's get her clean. I have my towels, but I'm not going to bring a bucket. I have brought buckets here before, but not this time. This is like my quick, I just want it cleaner wash. Let me show you how dirty it is. This car is freaking nasty. I mean, this is from driving it in the rain one day. I mean, now, my bad for the wind noise, but for some of you who don't know me in person, I like the cars to stay perfect, and yeah, that's gross. Come on. There we go. All right, so we got coins. Now, time to get Chloe all nice and clean. All right, so I usually start with just a high pressure soap, just to help get some of that nasty stuff off. I'm not doing any wheel cleaning. Some of you have asked if I'm going to ceramic coat these wheels. The answer is yes, but not now. I'm gonna wait, but it will happen. I'm gonna put like $1.50 in. That way I don't have to put more coins in. There we go. Just start hosing it off. You can see the dirt just falling right off of it. Ooh, nice. And you always hold on to this hose. You never want it to hit the car because you could scratch the car like that. All right, now for the high pressure rinse, just to get some of this nasty crap off. And finally, turn it to spot-free rinse and just kind of help get some of that water off. You know, it's better to use this than just keep the hard water on it. And it just, to me, it helps with drying. And it just helps get all the last little bit of things off. Now, again, this is literally what I'd probably do if I've been driving it once a week, just to get some of the crap off. But the main washing that I do at home is like 10 times more different, and I'm a little bit more attention to detail at home. This is just a quick thing. It takes me about 5 minutes. All right, I just got done with my spot-free rinse. Now, if your car wash has one, I know the one by my house doesn't, but just hang the hose back up. And then also, this brush should you know, never touch the car. I mean, these are the most abrasive bristles ever, and you just leave it on the ground and stay away from it. It's not a big deal. All right, so let me wash my hand a little bit. That brush actually has some nasty stuff on it. So now on to drying, which is where some of the damage can come in. Now, I'm not gonna leave this on the ground, but what I like to use, I actually bring 3 towels. One towel for the passenger side wheels and 1 towel for the driver's side. And I like to use, for this one, the Adams Plush microfiber drying towel. And this thing is massive and it picks up a lot of water. So let me dry the roof off so I can put the camera on it, and then I will show you how I dry the rest of the car. So, and then little debris and stuff you just pick off, and then just start dragging it. And it picks up all the water. I mean, I literally dry my entire car just by dragging the towel. Just getting the crack a little bit. Let me get the back window. Now the window, I usually just do a circular motion just because I can clean that later. All right, now that the car is all dry, I'm gonna get one of my microfiber utility towels for the wheels. And this is just gonna be for the passenger side. I'm just kind of getting in here, getting some of the water, wiping them down a little bit. When I have them ceramic coated, this will be a lot easier, and make sure only microfiber towels touch the car. Don't use a bath towel, don't use a hand towel, don't do anything like that, just microfiber. And if the towels like touch the ground or anything, throw them away, because then they're basically useless. It is nearly impossible to get the dirt and grime out of the towels after they touch the ground. All right, now we change towels and get the driver's side. And if you have a wing like I do, make sure you get underneath the wing, because the other car had like a spoiler lip, and if I didn't get underneath the little spoiler lip, just water and crap just went everywhere. So make sure you get right there. But I mean, it's not hard to take care of the car. You just gotta know how to do it. I'm just drying them off so I can get home. I'll probably waterless wash them when I get home, just to help keep some of the dirt and grime off. But yeah. I know, I'm putting my seatbelt on. So yeah, that's basically how I wash this car at the Touchless car wash. I'll probably do a video of how I do it at the house, because how I do it at the house is like, whoa, there's a tree limb in the road. How I do it at the house is probably like 10 times more. Whoa, that car almost went on the sidewalk. But I keep getting off track. How I do it at the house is a lot more different than how I do it at that place. At the house, I usually spend about an hour doing the car. When there, I spend about 5 minutes. It's a different precaution, and how I do it is a lot more different, but it's better for the car. And I probably would have done this video with the Camaro, just showing that I do wash it, not just at the house, but that car is in the middle of being paint corrected, and I am taking the swirl marks out. So I don't want to take it out until it is fully done.